When it comes to relationships, it seems to be the only area in life where collectively people like look back with regret almost.
This is the deep dive with Adam Roa.
And I refuse to do that. Now, after this realization that all there really is to do is celebrate it. Celebrate that relationship. And that's what shifted for me. I moved into a deeper space of love and celebration for the time we got to spend together. It moves me into a space of just deep appreciation for this human that I continue to love so deeply. In fact, the celebrating of the relationship helped me move into a space where I actually love her more now than I did when I was in the space of trying to get over it. Because when I was in the space of trying to get over it, there was a lot of focusing on the parts of me that were upset, focusing on the parts that were angry with her, focusing on the parts that were struggling to forgive, like the lies and stuff. And yet, I am not turning my back to those feelings. Those feelings are still present. Those feelings continue to be a part of the experience that I get to move through and honor and feel them when they show up. And like when she starts dating someone else, which the type of person she is, I imagine would happen probably sooner than for me. And so I'm going to get to experience that. And there will probably be other feelings that arise. Sure. But the difference is that the foundation upon which I'm viewing the whole thing comes from a deep space of love and gratitude and appreciation. Her dating someone new doesn't take away what we shared. Me being a more aligned, epic version of myself as a result of that relationship doesn't go away unless I choose to stay stuck and focused on the parts of me that aren't that. I can choose to focus on the quote negative aspects. And if I focus all my attention there, it's going to put me in a vibration that is of a lower frequency than I desire to be. But if I just drop in to the appreciation and the gratitude and the love that's still there and still present, it supports me in celebrating it, which supports me in letting it go. There's a sweetness to celebrating something that has ended. Like a nostalgic memory of looking back on that time in high school when you had that thing and you're like, oh, that was so much fun. That was so epic. That's the energy shift. And so for you in your life, whatever it is, the fact that you're struggling to let it go, that you're holding on to it with any sort of resistance at all, is actually a sign of how much you care. It's a sign, it's an indicator of how much love is there. And so what we get to do as we move through life in every way is just align ourselves with the love as often as we possibly can. In every scenario, we get to choose love. And so what the plant medicine ceremony helped me realize is I had been looking at it through the lens of fear, looking at it through the lens of what if I made a mistake? What if we're like soulmates that are meant to have a family and I've just ruined the whole thing? What if she meets someone that she loves even more and then we're like all of this fear-based stuff. And fear even of like, well, she lied and like now I'm traumatized. Can I trust again? Like the fear-based stuff. But underneath that was just how deeply I loved her and how deeply I appreciated and loved so much of that relationship. And I get to tune into that whenever I want. Like now, if you're watching the YouTube video, you can see it. I'm smiling, just being in the energy of it, which is a huge, huge step. A huge step. And you get to do the same thing. Because how deeply you might be struggling to let something go is how deeply you have love at the core of that. So find where the love is. Find that love, attune to it, celebrate it, and watch as that allows you to actually move forward.